What's happening, YouTube? Caesar Randone here, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite watches. You probably see me wearing all the time in my videos. That is the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active. This is the first generation one, but I still think it's one of the best in 2021. And here's why I love it, and here's why I think you should get one too. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so I've had this watch since it first dropped, which was a couple years ago, and let me tell you something, I am still loving it in 2021. The number one thing, if you don't have this watch, it's probably the price. So this watch you can now get for $150. When it first released it was $200, but now $150 for a smartwatch that could do a whole bunch of stuff. Let me tell you, that is a great price. Yes, they have come out with the Active 2, which is slightly more expensive, and there is a couple differences that we're going to go over later. And they're going to be dropping a new one this year, but gosh, I don't know how much that one's going to be. But for the price of $150, this watch can do so much stuff. It keeps getting updates, and the updates keep getting better and better, making this watch amazing. So let's go over all the features. The very first thing, obviously, you can do is check your notifications. If you're getting a call, you could go ahead, answer it, or ignore it, depending on who it is. But the one thing with the calls, though, is you can't talk straight off of the watch. See, the first generation of this watch doesn't come with a speaker. So yes, you could talk into it if you want to say a text, but you won't be able to hear anything from it. So if you use Bixby a lot, then you won't be able to be listening to Bixby on your watch or listening to music on your watch. But to me, that's not a big deal because I either use my headphones or I just talk to Bixby on my phone. It doesn't matter. I personally think that is not a deal breaker for me. Another thing this watch can do is track your steps, track your heart rate, track your sleep. It helps you become fit. I mean, not really, but it motivates you a little bit. Look, COVID happened, we all know that, and I was stuck in my house and I gained about 15 pounds, which is pretty sad. But wearing this watch, it makes me make sure that I get my steps in. It makes me like just whip into shape. If I'm laying on the couch and then all of a sudden I notice that I haven't taken too many steps or I haven't worked out today, that I probably should. And that's another great thing this watch does. If you've just been on the couch just chilling all day playing Xbox like me, it's going to tell you to get up and get moving, which is good because every now and then you do need that. Another really cool feature that this watch has that it didn't have when it first came out was the fact that you can now use the outside bezel to flip through pages. Before, when this watch first dropped, you couldn't do that. You would physically have to flip the page every time, but now you could actually use those bezels to scroll through pages or scroll through your watch faces whenever you're picking one. And that's the next thing, the watch faces. There is so many watch faces, guys, like a whole bunch. Most of them are free. Yes, if you want really cool looking ones, you may have to go buy one, but there's a ton of free ones that I like, and I think it's just a great buy. Now, the cons of this is the fact that the bezels are pretty thick. So if you have a white watch face or a colored watch face, you're going to notice those black bezels. But if you have like a black background watch face and then the arms are a different color, it actually looks really cool, really slick, and you can't even tell. Like I said, the speaker on it is also another con, but I mean, I don't use it. If that's a type of watch you want, then that is definitely going to be a con for you. And then lastly is the amount of heart rate sensors on the back. See, this one comes with 4 heart rate sensors on the back, which is, I think, is pretty accurate. But the newer ones have a lot more. I think the Active 2 has about 8, and I may be expecting the new Watch Active that's coming out, hopefully, to have more. But when it comes to just the basic needs of a smartwatch, for $150, you're getting a whole bunch of stuff. You're getting the notifications, you're getting workout tracker, which is really cool because once you hit the gym, you can actually Go scroll to the side you need to and pick whatever workout you have. If you don't see a workout there, you could go to more and it has a whole bunch of workouts in there. You could also customize the page to where the workouts you primarily do are going to be on that page, so you could just hit that. It's really great, guys. And when it comes to watch bands, now the watch band I have on this one, this is not the one that came straight out of the box. This watch band I actually got from Amazon, and it was like 20 bucks, and it's lasted me a long time. The good thing about this watch is you could still find a whole bunch of cool watch bands. I'm not really a fan of the silicone, which is why I didn't like it on there, but you can get a leather band, you can get a metal band, you can get whatever band you want. It's awesome. Look, guys, for $150, I highly recommend this one. And that's just the price at Best Buy. You can go and get it secondhand if you want. Maybe get it for like $100. I don't know. That's just me. Those are my thoughts on my favorite watch. So go ahead, subscribe. If you like the video, like it. Leave a comment if you have this watch, or if you think there's any better watches that are better for the price. I personally love this one. But thanks, guys. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.